All right, what's going on, everybody? This is Mr. Chandler here, giving you a breakdown on how to use Adobe Premiere for your Black History Month project. So I'm gonna go step by step on how to use Adobe Premiere if you're doing a VO, and also this kind of help you if you're also doing an interview. But specifically, as you're doing a VO, you want to pay attention to this video. All right, so let's begin. So first things first, I need to open Adobe Premiere. It's already open, but I'm gonna restart everything. I'm gonna start from scratch so that way you can see how to operate Adobe Premiere from start to finish. So mine's a little bit different because I do have a MacBook, but in yours it should be Adobe Premiere Pro. If you go on your desktop computer, so type in Adobe Premiere Pro and you should be able to log in. Of course, it's going to ask you, I don't know what this is, but okay. Of course, it's probably going to ask you to sign in, but go ahead and sign in and you should be able to enter Adobe Premiere Pro. It's asking me a lot of different things today, which is very different. All right, so once you sign in, once you have entered Adobe Premiere Pro, it should look like this. It should have your name here. Welcome to Adobe Premiere Pro. You should be able to see your login information. This is mine. And then also, you should be able to see this. So mine is different because I have different projects that I've worked on. But the main thing you want to do is go over to New Project and type in the name of your project. So mine is going to be A.G. Gaston. And since I've already done one before, I'm going to just say 3. And then hit create. This screen right here may pop up, but hit skip on that. And it should look just like this. You should be seeing this. So let's go into how Adobe Premiere is set up. So at the top right here, this is your preview menu. So everything that you want to cut, everything that you want to see before you put on the timeline, this will be the preview menu right here. This menu right here, this is the program, and this is where everything that's in your timeline, which is down here, this is your timeline, you're going to see it here. On this side right here, these are where you see your effects, properties, info, and graphic templates. Mainly, the main thing you're going to be working with for projects in this class will be effects. So things like audio effects, audio transition, video effects, and video transition. Those are going to be the main things. And then down here, this is where all your work will go. So this is where you will put your clips, your pictures, your voice track. They're all gonna be right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and click this. Say import media, and I have some of my stuff saved in downloads. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy these clips right here and hit import. For you all, it might be open, and I had a few more clips as well. Clips right here, import this one, import, and I think I had one more. Yes, this clip and these clips. And import, and then I also have a clip of which you all also need to do an intro and an outro clip. So I'm gonna go here, and it's on my desktop, and it's this clip right here. You can name it whatever, but I just want to say you might want to name it something specific so you can be able to find it. I did not, but it's right here. All right, this is the first thing you need to do. Again, this is the first thing you need to do before you begin to cut or do anything. Get all your clips, get all your videos, get all your pictures, get them all in the media area and the project area. get them right here, because you don't, then you're going to be constantly going back and forth. It helps save time when you have all your stuff in place. So make sure they are all right here. After that, the first thing I'm going to do, since I have a intro and an outro, I'm going to go ahead and cut that first. So this is my intro.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1.
All right. And so I'm going to hit the space bar and to stop it. But to begin where I want my intro to begin, I'm going to hit the letter I on the keyboard. So I'm going to hit I because this is the very beginning of my intro.
Hello, I'm Mr. Chandler, and 3, 2, 1.
You see, I messed up there, but I'm going to restart it.
Hello, I'm Mr. Chandler, and I'm highlighting AG guest. 3, 2, 1.
I messed up again, but that's okay. If you mess up, let's get to the point where you know you want to start at. So here you go again.
Hello, I'm Mr. Chandler, and for Black History Month, I'm highlighting A.G. Gaston.
All right, want to stop it there. Where I stop it at, that's my O. So I'm gonna hit O on the keypad, and it's gonna be these are my in and out points for this clip. So after I've created my in and out points for this clip, all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna drag it down. So what you need to do, click it, click your mouse in the preview area, anywhere in the preview area right here, and just use 2 fingers and drag this down to the timeline. And there you go. I know it's blurry. I was doing this as an exercise, but make sure yours is not blurry. All right, so now I'll be able to see it in this window. So here we go.
Hello, I'm Mr. Chandler, and for Black History Month, I'm highlighting A.G. Gaston.
There we go. So now that I have my intro, I can now do my voice track. I can now cut that, and it's right after my intro.
Gaston.
Now I'm gonna do again. Hit I.
Arthur George Gaston, known as A.G. Gaston, was a powerful businessman and civil rights supporter who helped shape Birmingham, Alabama. Born in 1892, Gaston built a successful business empire that included insurance, banking, and funeral services at a time when opportunities for Black Americans were limited. During the Civil Rights Movement, Gaston used his influence and resources to support leaders like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. His businesses provided meeting spaces, financial support, and stability for activists pushing for equality. Although his hotel was bombed during the Birmingham campaign, Gaston remained committed to progress through economic empowerment and community investment. I'm going to say that line one more time.
All right, so I had to re-say a line, so I'm going to go back to the line before.
Spaces, financial support, and stability for activists pushing for equality.
All right, stop it. Hit my O. So that's going to be my in and out point for this voice track. Now, for your voice tracks, what you need to do, you pull the same thing down, but instead for your voice track, unselect V1, any of the video tracks you need to unselect. And all you really just need A1 for your voice track. So have these 2 selected, A1 and A1. Drag it down, connect it to the intro.
Although his hotel was bombed during the Birmingham campaign, Gaston remained committed to progress through economic empowerment and community investment. I'm going to say that line one more time. Although his hotel was bombed during the Birmingham campaign, Gaston remained committed to progress through economic empowerment and community investment. 3, 2, 1. Although his hotel was bombed during the Birmingham campaign, Gaston remained committed to progress through economic empowerment and community investment. A.G. Gaston proved that economic success and social change could go hand in hand. His legacy continues to inspire generations to build wealth, uplift communities, and fight for justice.
The end of my voice track. So, in and out point, that's where I picked back up on after I had that stumble. That's where I end the voice track. Again, click in here, and let's drag now. There you go. All right. Now I have to do in and out points for my outro track, and this is what I'm gonna do.
I'm Mr. Chandler, CC at 321. I'm Mr. Chandler with CCHS News. 321. I'm Mr. Chandler with CCHS News.
All right, there we go. I did my in. I did my out. Again, it's I and O. I for in, O for out. And then dragging it straight down. But, I'm glad we did this because, see, we forgot to click our video track. So, if I would have dragged this down, all would have been was the audio. So, we have to, for the outro, for the intro and outro, we have to have a face. So, let's make sure we select this and select this. Drag it straight down. All right, now we have our intro and outro, and then we have our voice tracks. So now it's the easy part. Now we can put in our clips. So how I do this, I do it in mine a little bit different. I try to follow along, but you can put in however you want to however you want to put your clips in. So these my clips are going to be right here, and then I also have some a video where I can look at that I can pull from as well.
Arthur George Gaston, known as A.G. Gaston.
So the first thing I want to do is start off with a picture of Dr. A.G. Gaston, and I want to put it right here. So this button right, or this scroll right here, you can bring it out by just clicking that, and then you can enlarge, have it smaller like this, or you can make it larger like that. It's up to you. So when you see, as you can see, when I put this picture out, it's small. So we need to enlarge this. So there's two ways you can do this. Number one, you can click on this. You go to this called Effects Control. Right here, it's Effects Control. And you can scale. Go to Scale. It's gonna be right under Motion, and you can enlarge this. Now, it's probably not gonna cover up all the black, but I have a tool for that, a way you can handle that. You can fix that too. So I'm gonna enlarge this to about 300. Yeah, 301. All right, it's still got some black in it, but this is what I'm gonna do. And this was something you can do. You can bring this up to another timeline. So I'm gonna put this on V3, and then I'm gonna bring the picture under, the same picture under here. So then this picture, make sure you don't click this one, click this one. I'm gonna double click it, go to Effects Control, and then I'm gonna put like a weird number. I'm gonna put like 700. And see, it still didn't cover it up, so I'm gonna put, let's say 850, and I think that will cover it. So 850, and as you can see, it's two pictures of A.G. Gaston, but I want to have this one right here. I want it blurred. So what I'm gonna do, go to Video Effects. I'm gonna go to Blur and Sharpen, and what I'm going to do, I'm gonna do a this word is called I can't pronounce the name, but it starts with a G, and I don't want to get it wrong. It also may be something called a camera blur as well. You can use either one of those. And I'm just going to drag it right there. And as you can see, it blurred the picture out. So there you go. Now, another thing I want to do with this picture, I want to have it moving while I am talking. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go right here, click on it. make sure this is at the very beginning. So this is also very important. If you want to have this picture moving, go right here and bring it all the way across. And what you need to do is hit the up arrow just a bit. And there you go. Stand by for 1 second. All right. All right, now I'm back. So now you have one picture in here. So now this let me show you what it is. Show you how it looks.
Arthur George Gaston, known as A.G. Gaston, was a powerful businessman and civil rights supporter who...
As you can see, the picture is moving while I am talking. So that was the purpose of doing this. I maybe want to bring it out just a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just bring it out just a bit.
And was a powerful businessman and civil rights supporter who helped shape...
Now, I'm gonna just do the same thing for a couple of these pictures.
Alabama. Born in 1892. Born in 1892, Gaston built a successful business.
All right, I'm gonna bring this out just a little bit. And then I also have a video, and I'm gonna look at this video just a little bit.
This upbringing in the shadow of America's dark past would shape Gaston's worldview and fuel his drive to succeed against all odds. In 1905, at the age of 13, Gaston's life took a significant turn when he moved to Birmingham with his mother, who had found employment as a cook for the Loveman family. This move exposed Gaston to a world of possibilities beyond the rural confines of Demopolis. It was in Birmingham that Gaston's formal education, a privately run charitable school for African Americans. His time at the Tuggle Institute was transformative. He absorbed the teachings of Booker T.
Empire that
Washington, who often visited the Society.
All right, so I'm gonna use a little bit of this video because they're talking about his businesses. So the same thing you do for pictures, you do for videos. The only thing different about videos is you don't want to have the audio. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take quick, unquick, A1, A2, and A3 because all I want is the video, and then I'm gonna do the same thing, in and out points. Oops, my bad, the wrong one. There we go.
Upon their death.
Here we go.
In 1932, Building on the foundation of the Burial Society, Gaston established the Booker T. Washington Insurance Company. The Booker T. Washington Insurance Company offered life, health, and accident insurance, in addition to the burial insurance that had been the cornerstone of the original Burial Society. This diversification of services
I'm gonna scoot it up just a little bit, so I'm gonna start from right there.
allowed Gaston to cater to a broader range of needs within the African American community, which was often underserved or entirely ignored by mainstream insurance providers.
All right, I'm gonna do my out point. So that's about 9 seconds. So I'm gonna bring that here.
Included in.
All right, so you can see it's black around this too. So if it shows this, or if this shows too big, double click on it, hit effects control, and this one I'm gonna say 300. It's a little too big, so I'm gonna scale it down just a little bit by going down. And then there you go. So I did mine. It's right at 200.
Insurance, banking, and funeral services at a time when opportunities for Black Americans were limited.
All right, then I'm gonna put another picture. So this picture right here sends about 4 seconds. It's showing me already it's like 4 seconds, so I'm gonna use this picture here.
During the Civil Rights Movement, Gaston used his.
But since they talk about the Civil Rights Movement, matter of fact, I'm gonna take this one out. And I had a great picture of him with Dr. King, of a Dr. King at his hotel. So I'm gonna use this one instead, because it's more fitting.
His influence.
Again, you see it's small, double click, effects control, and I'm gonna do 300. This one, I should be able to cover it. Let's see how 500, nope. So 700 will do it. Okay, hit that, hit the scale again, and then go to the very end of it, and then there you go. So now take a look at it.
During the Civil Rights Movement, Gaston used his influence and resources to support leaders like Dr. Martin.
I'm gonna spread it out just a little bit. So when I say Dr. King,
Luther King Jr. His businesses provide.
Now, we'll talk about his businesses. So there's a good shot of him at his insurance company. So I'm gonna put that there. And again, effects control. And you can put whatever number you need to put in here. So I'm gonna say 400 because I think that should be good enough, and it was. And I'm gonna bring it out just a bit. And then do the same thing here. And then double click effects control. Do it right there. Okay. And that should be, say, 300. Hit it one more time. Do 800. And then I'm gonna go over again, as you see right here, on that blur that we talked about. There we go. And this one I'm not gonna do a push in. I'm gonna leave it just as is. You don't have to do push-ins for all of them. Some of them you can just leave them as is and it'll still be fine.
Meeting spaces, financial support, and stability for activists pushing for equality. Although.
So we're now talking about the bombing. I have a picture of, I believe I have a picture of his hotel being bombed. If not, I can go look it up. I can go grab one very quickly. So I'm gonna go and grab one quickly. A.G. Gaston Hotel bombed. And as you can see, they got pictures of it. So all I'm gonna do, well, all right, I'm gonna go to save image as, then save it to downloads. It's there. And then the same thing that I did to bring it in, I'm gonna do to get this picture. And there it is right there.
Why you ain't just search up my sketches?
And you double click on that. Again, go to effects control. And then you also, I'm gonna bring this one up to 400. Nope, still too small. I'm gonna bring it up to 600. Let's see. There we go. And then I'm gonna bring this under here. Effects control, guys. And then I'm gonna do 1200. I probably need to do 1700. There we go. Your blur is right here. And there you go. Now this one I do kind of want to do a zoom. So scale. And then zooming in. All right.
Although his hotel was bombed during the Birmingham campaign, Gaston remained committed to progress through economic empowerment and community.
And what I just did, so if you ever need to shorten this, you can just go to the end of it and bring it and just slide your mouse over like this. So slide it over like this. Or you can do another simple way, and you can hit. Ooh, let's see, I hit it too quick. So let me hit undo. So you want to just do this video, you can hit, and I still did it again. Okay. Says I just want to do this video. What I'm gonna do here, right here is the razor tool. So I want to cut it. I can cut it like that, and then I can get rid of this one by just clicking on it. By just clicking on it and then hitting delete or backspace. But I want to use it, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. So I'm gonna undo my cut and
Remain committed to progress through economic empowerment and community.
That's not the best picture because it's boring. As I find another one, I'll insert that one in. And what I'm gonna do, again, double click, effects control. Let's see, 400. There you go.
Investment. AG Gaston proved that economic success and social
Bring it down just a bit because I do possibly want to do a zoom. And Then this one has a little bit of black in it, so I'm gonna just bring it over just a bit. Bring another one under it. And then what I'm gonna do is the scale all the way back. And as you can do the same thing for a push forward, you can do the same thing of pushing it out too. Oops, sorry y'all. So this. So you just click in it, and then you hit the down arrow, and it will push it out.
Our generations to build wealth, uplift communities.
And you know what? I'm gonna end it right here. All right. So now, let's take a look at see what our almost finished product is, because I'm gonna add 2 more things to this to help make the video good. All right, so let's take a look at it and see what we got so far.
Hello, I'm Mr. Chandler, and for Black History Month, I'm highlighting A.G. Gaston. Arthur George Gaston, known as A.G. Gaston, was a powerful businessman and civil rights supporter who helped shape Birmingham, Alabama. Born in 1892, Gaston built a successful business empire that included insurance, banking, and funeral services at a time when opportunities for Black Americans were limited. During the Civil Rights Movement, Gaston used his influence and resources to support leaders like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. His businesses provided meeting spaces, financial support, and stability for activists pushing for equality. Although his hotel was bombed during the Birmingham campaign, Gaston remained committed to progressive economic empowerment and community investment. A.G. Gaston proved that economic success and social change could go hand in hand. His legacy continues to inspire generations to build wealth, uplift communities, and fight for justice. I'm Mr. Chandler with CCHS News.
There we go. All right, so we want to do two more things that's going to help. So we're going to go here to video transitions. So you see right here on the end, it says video transitions. And I want to put some dissolves in just to kind of help this video a little bit move a lot better. So I'm going to do a cross dissolve here. So what you do with is you want to do a transition. You pick the transition and you grab it and you place it where you want it to go. So I want mine to go right there.
Gaston built a successful business empire that included insurance.
All right, great. All right, I'm gonna do another one here as well. And let's see. Immersive video, animation. Let's see. Just do an iris cross right there.
Financial support and stability for activists pushing for equality. Although his hotel was...
Yeah, I like it. Then right there, I'm gonna put
bombed during the Birmingham campaign, Gaston remained committed to progressive economic empowerment and community investment. AG.
All right, and then I'm gonna add one more. I'm just gonna do a small cross dissolve, just something simple.
Gaston proved that economic success and social change could go.
And we'll put it there too.
Economic success and social change could go hand in hand. His legacy.
All right, now we are done with the video. So now what I want to do, go to the very beginning. In the timeline, you need to mark your in and out point. So hit I for in, Then go to the very end. You can do this 2 ways. You can drag it all the way to the end, or you can hit the down arrow key to get you to the very end. Then hit O. Make sure everywhere you
We
have
are
a
still
video.
testing, but we need 3 students to the testing location: Daniel Lopez, Anahi Lopez, and Octavio Gutierrez, and Gabriel Marino. We need you 3 to please report to room 108 immediately. Thank you.
All right. Make sure all these are highlighted. Everywhere you have video and audio, make sure it's highlighted over here where my mouse is. As you can see where my mouse is. Then next, all you need to do is hit Control M. And then I'm gonna name mine A.G. Gaston. A.G. Gaston VO. The location I want to send it is to the desktop, but you can send this to other locations. Make sure wherever you're sending it to, make sure you know where you send it to. I would not send it to where Adobe recommends you to send it because it's going to be hard to find, but I always send mine to the desktop because it's easy for me to find it. So, and you can change that by just clicking here, and then it's going to ask you where you want to send it. So I still want to send mine to the desktop, so I'm not going to do anything. Then I'm just gonna look here. It look like my video is fine. So now I'm gonna do is to hit export. And usually it should take a minute, less than that. And you should have it loaded. So we're just gonna take this next few minutes, or a minute and 7, now a minute and 8 seconds. And it's now going to export to the desktop.
While we are waiting for those students to report to room 108, we have a few announcements that are extremely important that need to be made. Mr. Garrison and Mr. Steele with American Fidelity, our cafeteria plan insurance benefits provider, is in the media center conference room and will conduct the cafeteria plan enrollment. As a reminder, all employees, whether you have current deductions or not, must meet with a benefits specialist to review your benefits for the upcoming year, even if you are not making any changes. Also, we know a few students were at Shades Valley this morning, so we want to announce again about the Science Olympiad team on their outstanding performance this past Saturday at the Jefferson County Invitational, winning second place in astronomy, first place in rocks and minerals, and first place in Boomaliever. We are incredibly proud of their hard work and dedication. We want to wish them the best of luck at the state tournament at Auburn University. And our wrestlers have qualified for state, 4 of them. Quentin Lowe is wrestling for first. Um, I'm sorry, Quentin Lowe took second place. Colton McIntyre and Eli Thomas took third place, and Nathan Chamberlain took sixth place. Congratulations, gentlemen. We are so proud of you, and we look forward to cheering you on for state. Thank you.
All right. Now, let's look here. And the video is right here. As you can see where my mouse is pointing, right here. There it is. So, it's just that simple, guys. If you have questions, please reach out and let me know. But as you see, it is simple to operate Adobe Premiere, so don't be afraid of it. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. All right, let's get to work.